everyone. We'll get it going. Last part of the season. So before we start the presentation for prize money and everything, we have four new inductees into the Hall of Fame this season. Any guesses? So first up, this person has made over 150 appearances in the league since 2011. He's won 5 doubles championships. He's a former league champion. He was the league champion in 2016. So the first person being added this year is Billy Pearson. Our second player, he made his 200th appearance this season. He's been in the league forever. I think he's existed forever. He's won all the major singles honours. He's won even the Odd Dart Challenge, which only went for 1 year as well. From Bertie's Club, it's Colin Carr. Big up Colin. So next up, another man who is just synonymous with the league. He ran the league for many, many years, and he helped it progress massively, kept it going. He's always very high in the rankings. He's won a whole lot with the brewery team-wise. He won the doubles championship in 2010. He was in the final tonight. He won the Harry Connolly in 2015. He won the singles championship in 2022, and he has played over 200 games in the league, and that's only since the stats started in 2011. So the next player is Glenn Kirk. I think, to be honest, Glenn wants to go home desperately, so I don't think he'll be making a speech. And our final inductee is the most capped player in league history. He's been a major part of running the league for decades. He's won 7 doubles titles, mostly with Billy Pearson, but also one with, I mean, this is a spoiler here, I'm asking him, but Steve Howe, was it? Aye, Steve Howe. He's won the Harry Connolly a record 4 times. And before tonight, Brad is the only other person who's now won it twice who's active. He's a 2-time champion of the league, which means overall he's the most successful player who has ever played in the Central League. So he's basically the Central Darts GOAT. He's also been a huge personal influence to me as well. He's always helped me out. I've always called him my darts dad as well. So the last person in the Hall of Fame tonight is Steve Reed. So now, before we get to tournament prizes, there was 5 special prizes this year. It's the first time we've done kind of prize money for them. The first one was highest checkout, and this year it was shared by 2 players. I don't know if one's here. I saw him earlier, Dan Parker. Is he away? Well, he doesn't get any money, sorry. But the other person who got a 140 checkout with Dan Parker was Richie Forsyth. Congratulations, sir. Next up is the best leg of the year. So he'd already set the best leg of the year a couple of weeks before he got this, and then he smashed it live against me to the whole world. So that wasn't very nice of you. But I'm still going to present you the award. For the 12 dart leg, it was Brad Aldis. Okay, next was the most 180s this year, and he's just walked back, but I think he might have won it still. Actually, was it tight? What's 180? Was it just you? Were you tied before tonight? No, it's just you. Well, after checking. Most 180s this year with 8 180s was Brad Aldis. Noodle. The last 2 awards were for the highest ranked players, and we're going to start with the year-end singles highest ranked lady, and it wasn't even close this year. She got 8 wins, and it's Christine Joyce. And overall, the highest ranked player this year was Steve Reed, also as a player. Okay, so now we've got our competition prizes before we get on to every team and getting every team their payout. The first competition, and I'm going to be giving money to myself here, was the three-a-side champions, and it was myself, Brad Aldis, and Keenan Carr. Don't pinch the money, lads.
Thank you, champion.
You're welcome. You want it for me?
Thanks. Thank you very much, guys.
And you might not want to get too comfy on your seats. You're going to be right back up because tonight the winners of the Team Knockout Trophy were Monk St. Arms.
Is this the Brian Olshaw?
Oh, look at that.
I recognise that trophy. I recognise that. Enjoy that.
Congratulations, me!
Keenan, I'm coming.
I calm down, Keenan.
You've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. I've never heard it before.
Okay, next up, the doubles championship semi-finalists this year. The first losing semi-finalists were myself and Brad. Our other semi-finalists, if memory serves, were Brian Millsip and Mark Baston. Our runners-up in the doubles finalists here were Glenn Kirk and Gary Strawn. Mr. Wonderful, Gary Strawn!
I'm here all night. How did you get more than the winners?
Because I fixed it. And our champions this year, for the 8th time, Steve Reed, and for the first time, Alan Barris.
Boys, spell for the camera.
In our last competition, our first singles semi-finalist, the one and only Jay Crosby! We're going to play for that 20 later.
That's the camera.
And I'll get the other one.
There's the red money.
I wish this screen was muted right now. Right, our singles runner-up this year was Poison, Alan Barris.
His knees must be hurting now.
Oh yeah, well they're about to hit a little bit more because our singles champion this year receiving the £50. It is Brad Lepict Aldous. Got this mucky trophy.
Who polished it?
Alan Barris polished it. Okay, all we've got left are the teams this year. So 11th place this year. I think also I've got to say one of the best things about this season has been the amount of new people who've come into the league and all the new friendships that people have made. I think all the teams have been real tight-knit groups and all the teams feel really friendly with each other. And I think that's probably the best thing we've got from this year. I mean, for a first year, getting 11 teams when we had 4 or 5 last season, and one of the best new teams and one of the most entertaining new teams to play. And they've been one of the most dedicated teams as well. They've practiced overnight on Fridays. They've really set the example. And so receiving £50, our 11th place team, our Catholic club. Big round of applause for Catholic.
I'd like to dedicate this to Jimmy and Lynn, who couldn't make it tonight.
To translate. Okay, so the next team, they're the first all-female team the league has ever seen. Alex ladies were a credit to the league this year. Everyone found the matches they were involved in enjoyable, apart from the fact my mum lost us the league. I'm not bitter. They picked up a big win over League Legends Bertie's Club in the middle of the season as well. So it was a really good debut for the team. So receiving £60 prize money, congratulations to Alex ladies. I'm kidding, it was jokes. So 9th place was another debutant team. It was a great group of players. They've been renowned players in the area for years. I think all of us knew all of them before the season even started in a variety of different leagues. They ended up with the women's #1 as well. They're a very kind group of individuals and they'll go into next season with fantastic momentum. So £70 for 9th place is the Terminus Club. So 6th place, they're a team who are usually always at the top, but they've had a bit of a transitional season this year since approach teaming. The team's rarely changed for years, but a couple of their main players left the last few years, and they made a lot of new signings, so when they're back to full strength next year, I'm sure they'll be back at the top of the table. 8th place this season with Bertie's Club. Peter. Come on. And since there's just 2 of you guys, 40 quid each, I think.
Hey,
So I've been quoted as saying the next team were the best brand new team I've ever seen in the league, because none of them have played competitive darts before this season. They've been a huge credit to the league as well. They've transformed their whole pub into a fantastic darts venue. And next season, after the breakthrough season this year, they'll be right at the top. I think the brewery are quoted as saying they were the toughest game of the year for your team as well, the Nautilus. So 7th place finish, and £90 is the Nautilus. There we go. I don't know if there's anyone here. I think that means I get to keep it, yeah? So 6th place. Alex Men this year, there was basically an Alex All-Stars because they had an A and B team last season. So it was the two teams together. And adding players like Adam Parsons as well and Ray Benson, it's been a fantastic team. And the venue are very, very supportive as well. They're a great group and they're very difficult to go against. Specifically when Ryan Biggs is averaging 115 in a team game and taking his shirt off. So 6th place this year is Alex Men. So now we're in the 5th place. So they're the first of 2 charity teams in the league to receive their money. So right mix of players that went through a real, I've seen they've got so many players signed up. But since Ken Weirs has took over as captain, they went on 1.8 games unbeaten, including against the Brewery, who are the champions. And I think next year, given the momentum the second half of the season, they're going to be a real threat for the title. So 5th place is Churn Lounge. Away in the top 4. So I wanted to say actually, for this team, the captain of this team, Eddie, who by the way absolutely hammered me when I played him earlier in the season, wherever he is, absolutely destroyed me. Yeah,
The best
I'll play my singles. But he's always been so supportive this season and offered his help literally at every single point. And everyone at Churton Lounge and Bar did a fantastic job tonight as well. And they have done all season they did last week. And, this is a brand new team in the league, and they were literally at the very top of the table the entire time, so they've had a huge impact on the league. They made numerous finals too, so they'll certainly go in the next season as title contenders. 4th place, receiving £140, is Churn Club Bar. 3rd place was King Street, come get your money. I'm kidding. So it's a very talented group at King Street this season, started by Jack Welsh and his dad and his brother. They added Brian Wilson and Mark Bast into the mix, and some mug called Kenny Phillipson. He won the Hurry Conti as well. It was a well-deserved 3rd place finish for King Street, and definitely one of the favourites for next season. So big round of applause. 3rd place, King Street Social Club. Where's Boston? Thank you. So this year my team finished runners-up. We're going to get £180, but we had a lot of great performance this year. Grant started the season with Dartitis. It was literally the worst he's been with it. Well done, Dart. Big up Dartitis! But he overcame that, and he ended up being probably the form player of the season for the entire second half. Keenan overcame a lot of personal difficulties, and he showed up every single week that he could, and he was excellent. He was excellent tonight. John showed a lot of heart and produced a lot of clutch moments to win almost every single time he played. Reese, every time he could show up, came in clutch every time he played. And Richie, as expected, he was so consistent and impressive with his scoring and finishing. So round of applause for my boys! And Peter Carroll, sorry! You know what? Just because I missed it, I'm going to give a big speech about Peter Carroll. I called him Christmas on the league rankings because I thought Peter Christmas Carroll's not a good nickname now.
Yeah,
qualify this. Peter was such a great addition to the team, not just for his contribution on the board, but for his always optimistic and encouraging attitude.
Yeah, okay.
Black and white.
Okay, that's not what it said. That's not what it said. Peter was there for 10 games.
That's not what it says. Peter was there for 10 games.
Well done, Peter.
Big round of applause.
He was
Peter
there.
Crowell.
He was
He was
there.
there. Right there. So, final award of the entire season before I shut up. So last year, the brewery lost the title for the first time in 6 or 7 years. And a lot of people said it was changing of the guard, but I said to Gary Strong, finals night last year, I said, absolutely not, you'll be back and you'll win the title. And that is exactly what has happened. And for lots of this season as well, they were missing players on some nights, and even despite all of that, they went on this spectacular run the first half of the season where they basically did not drop a point, and the lead was a lot. I mean, we thought we were out of it very, very early on, but they came out firing every week. They put in amazing numbers. They hit 12 or more points almost every single week, and this team needs to be recognised as the immensely great team it is. They're probably the best team that the league has ever seen. So our league winners this year are the Brewery.
Come on, little fella.
Are you seeing the new wide angle on the